Here's a fun fact about me. I love Nijika, but there was one area where I wasn't able to show my love to her, which is to draw. I thought I would never draw her in all my life. But then I saw PewDiePie drawing for 100 days, and seeing the progress of a pure beginner ending up drawing quite amazingly, I got inspired and said, you know what? Let me draw Nijika for 100 days. And thus is the premise of this video. Now luckily, I won't be doing this alone because beautifully and amazingly, there is a member of the Video Hotspot that is such an amazing artist. His name is Ferdy and here are his social media accounts on Twitter. He mainly specializes in drawing Toho illustrations and has always offered and reached out to me if I was interested in learning how to draw. I remember on February 11, that was the day I reached out to Ferdy and explained my whole entire plan and premise for this video. Yes, I planned all of this to coincide on Nijika's birthday. I am that insane on my love and appreciation for Nijika. So I reached out to Ferdy and he demonstrated to me by a VC on a method or on a way of learning how to draw that could last or could work for 100 days. He told me to find a fan artist that I really would love to replicate the style. And ended up finding this account on Twitter. And still this artist is one of my favorites till this day. I really love how close it is to the anime style, yet it's still very distinctive. And since it is close to the anime style, Ferdy suggested that I should start collecting faces, start collecting references straight from the anime. The steps, if I recall correctly, was to trace a drawing, then replicate the damn drawing, compare your replication to the original, hence and repeat until you get it right. That was pretty much the whole entire method, the whole entire approach into learning how to draw. We jump forward to the first day with Ferdy on February 12th. The first thing I learned was how to navigate with a drawing tablet. What I found bizarre and what Ferdy also found bizarre and really surprising was that how used I am to using a drawing tablet. Like for some people out there, I know there are some artists out there who struggle using a non-display drawing tablet. That is the tablet that I was using. And both Ferdy and I were surprised on how comfortable I was, how kind of decently smooth my lines were for a person drawing for the first time with a drawing tablet. Anyway, let's not talk about how natural I am with a drawing tablet. Let's talk about the first thing I learned when it came to Nijika. The first thing that I did was trace an original fan art, and then Ferdy asked me what areas you see are big mistakes. The first one was the hair. The hair was so off. So I told Ferdy, I want to try learning the hair first. And thus, on the first day, I trained myself along with Ferdy's guidance on how to draw the hair. And that was the area I struggled with for a while. I had to keep on redoing it again and again. And Ferdy kept on reminding me on how to do it properly until I got it right. And with that, I drew my first ever Nijika, my first original Nijika on the very first day. And here it is. First things off, it looks like a Roblox character because I have no idea how to draw the eyes yet. And yeah, there's no confidence in the lines. They look really messy, but it kind of looks kind of cute. It could be used as a Roblox Nijika. On the first day, Ferdy wished me the very best because drawing every single day consistently is not for the faint of heart. Many struggle with procrastination, many struggle with forming a habit, many struggle being lazy on particular days. On the second day, I decided to study the eyes and I broke it down, I figured it out, and I made my second Nijika. She looks really cute. I mean, for my second drawing of Nijika, she looks really cute. After showing to Ferdy, he suggested to me that I should pick up and try to learn the head, especially on the 3/4 angle. So on the third day, I picked up a Nijika face and started tracing and studying the 3/4 angle. And I ended up making 3 attempts and I was still not fully confident on how it looks, especially the placement of the face and all the stuff, like the proportions of the eyes and everything else. You still have a long way to go. And also, I'm noticing right now, my lines are really jagged. Most beginner artists, they draw like like dot. And it's fine because you're still trying to get the hang of it, especially if you're very new to using a drawing tablet. Day 4 is pretty much the same thing, 3/4 head. Day 5, after 2 days of learning the 3/4 head, I drew another Nijika on my own and it looks kind of decent already. I mean, it's already a passable Nijika. So on day 6 and 7, we're already at the 1 week point and I'm drawing a 3/4 head. So I just kept on tracing, kept on studying, kept on replicating, kept on comparing, kept on improving my understanding of Nijika in the 3/4 angle. Then on day 8, I decided, you know what, let me try to study a chibi Nijika. Drawing chibi is actually very simple once you get the understanding of it. It's just at this point, I'm still trying to understand the placement of the eyes and the face and to get the angle right. On day 10, I drew my own Nijika, 1 chibi and 1 normal. And again, surprisingly, weirdly, they look kind of decent. In just 10 days, I was able to draw a Nijika head, 1 chibi and 1 normal. That's kind of insane progress, isn't it? And Ferdy noticed that, so what he thought to me, you know what? It's time for you to learn how to color. Yeah, that insane progress in just 10 days. I might faulted you or something. I don't know. So day 13 is another day of replicating existing faces. Yeah, these lines are still a work in progress, but they're more stable compared to when I started. And day 14, I traced and studied another face, but on chat, Ferdy suggested that I should go to my next powerful lesson, which is to draw Nijika with her iconic ribbon. It's a good transition, according to him, so that I could eventually draw Nijika with the torso now. On day 15, I drew another two original Nijikas. They look great, especially the chibi Nijika. That looks so damn cute. Let's move on to day 18, which was a lesson with Ferdy on how to draw the torso. This was a great day. Using the original designs found on the Bocchi The Rock animation guidebook, Ferdy helped me understood the theory on how to draw a torso, on how it should look like under the clothes. And then on day 23, I drew my own original Nijikas, one normal and one chibi with the torso. Whoa, we are getting full body with this one. Believe me, I am as shocked as you are in how much progress I have made. And even Ferdy is just always stunned by the amount of progress I have made on this journey. We're just day 23. On day 25, I initially wanted to learn how to draw arms, but Ferdy instead suggested that I should do the most infamous part, the hardest part that artists struggle the most when drawing a damn character. It's hands. So on day 25, my homework was start collecting hands from the anime of Nijika. Just all kinds of hands, all kinds of various angles, all kinds of various shapes. The hands is so complex that so many artists struggle the most. From day 25 onwards, I started including hands into my studies. On day 27, when looking at the day 27 drawing, in retrospect, one thing I'm noticing right now is that I am developing a distinct style. Though it is similar to the anime, it's me. It's becoming a nirika style. Day 28, 29, and we reach the 1 month mark. So on day 30, Ferdy gave me a fan art to study. One area Ferdy really emphasized the most was the cheek line. He emphasized that this part makes a big difference in making a character appealing or not. And if you perfect it, you can make a lot of cute drawings. And then he also told me how big a difference a hand on a drawing makes in a character drawing. That was day 30, 1 month into the damn challenge. And Ferdy joked around that I could already stop the damn challenge because of how much progress I've already made. But you know what? No, we are going all out with this 100-day challenge. And speaking of it, were there days that I struggled? Were there days that I had difficulties? Yes, there were many days along the way that I wanted to not draw, that I felt too tired to draw. But a thing that I noticed and I realized right now is that I'm a very habitual person. Every single day, I pretty much do the same things in the same hours, in the same minute. I think on day 4 onwards, I already built the habit of, hey, I might just draw Nijika. And I use techniques as setting a reminder on my app. And Ferdy also gave me a warning that if I fail at sending a study on him on that day, it will be a strike. And if we get 3 strikes, he's not going to teach me anymore. So there was both an external pressure from Ferdy and an internal pressure of mine because I really wanted to stick to this damn challenge, to make this video for you guys and do everything I can for our girl Nijika. Let's move on to day 30 to 40. Pretty much the same thing. Just studied, replicated. On day 41, I drew another original Nijika with originality. You can tell that all of those days of just studying and doing the same damn thing over and over again, it's showing. Everything just felt so familiar. Like, oh, I know how to do the hair. I just have to do that. Oh, I just need to, put this in my torso. Oh, I just need to put this detail on a Dorito and put a face, the ribbon, the skirt, and damn, it looks solid. And we are already at almost a full body Nijika. All is left is the legs. So let's move on to day number 46. Ferdy on my last lesson said that my next step was to try to draw Nijika in a different angle from a reference. For example, if the character was in front of you, try drawing that reference on a 3/4 angle. So that was a challenge on day 46. I took episodes 5 scene before Nijika waved off to say goodbye. I was tasked to draw the character in a more extreme 3/4 angle. And I recall very vividly that Ferdy took to take a nap during this lecture. So I was on my own. And I cannot forget Ferdy's reaction when he saw the finished product.
Alright, I'm here again. It's okay. Still sleepy. I see the Nijika is going well. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Nirika. I'm not even sure how to even begin.
He was so surprised, so blown away that I was able to draw Nijika in perspective. He even sent a sketch I had to an art friend of his, and even his art friend was also blown away by how good of a perspective the Nijika drawing was. And here's the thing. Because of that, Ferdy officially told me that I have officially graduated his course. He no longer had anything more big, or he no longer needed to teach anymore to me. It's just little things here and there. I was on my own on day 46. Onwards. I know, right? What? I remember many times during our lessons that he kept on teasing to me that I am a fast learner. And he told me on this day, on day 46, that he knew that I have made so much progress. I was so good at learning. It's just because I was busy with college, busy with making other videos, busy with life, that I never took the time to actually test myself on making more out there original Nijika drawings. He even suggested that I should post this as an original art because it was that good. With that, he bid farewell to me from the VCs. He gave me ideas on what I should do next. But on that point onwards, I was on my own. On day 50, one of the things Ferdy suggested back then was to try to do gesture drawings. I loaded out the website that had like references for gesture drawings, and then there was a timer. I had to get the gesture right in a limited period of time, like 1 to 2 minutes. Yeah, they look absolutely terrible. Yeah, but here's a quote I want everyone to know. Behind a masterpiece of a good artist, there comes 100 bad sketches. I pretty much kept on repeating what I have been doing so far. On day 57, 1 week later, I tried to do gesture drawing. Once again, it's still absolutely trash. Yeah, day 50 to 60, it was pretty much just repeating and all those stuff. I just kept on redoing studies so that I could get the hang of it. On day 60 to day 70, pretty much the same thing. But on day 63, I did a study on arms. Also, I noticed as well from day 60 onwards, my lines are becoming very more confident. So I just kept on finding my stuff. I kept on fixing mistakes. I kept on finding solutions to problems that I had. I also learned how to draw the legs, the fundamentals, and the breakdown of the leg structure. Day 60 to 70 is just a period of refining. So day 70 onwards means we are in our last month into drawing Nijika. I decided to pick up a new software. I started off from Medibang. It was decent, it was alright, but the art application that everyone was talking about was Clip Studio Paint. I decided to try the trial for Clip Studio Paint, tried a few brushes here and there, and yeah. Now, you may be wondering why this video is a re-upload. Well, it's mainly because of what I did for days 70 to 100. Other than properly discovering the blind method from Ori days, I made some certain problematic quote-unquote artworks. I want to clarify that these are not pure originals, but remixes of other fan arts. And according to Ferdy, it may be considered as art theft, which is a definite no-go. This, for example, is based from this artwork. This is inspired from this Furina artwork. This is the schizo scene, so we're good. This is also based from another one. And this one is based from an in-real-life picture, so it is safe. But unfortunately, that includes the day 100 quote-unquote drawing, which is inspired from this Chisato fan art. Yeah, I made a big mistake. Now, these are just studies which are acceptable, and I have now properly credited the original artist who inspired these replications. I definitely made an error in my diligence as a content creator. I am sorry and will strive not to repeat the same mistake. Luckily, only 100 plus people got to see the original video, and I want to thank those who commented on it as well. Do not worry, I have saved your comments. Thank you for being very supportive. It's up to you if you want to re-comment or not. But if you're one of the artists who made these fan arts and is seeing this video, I sincerely ask for your forgiveness. This is definitely a lesson for anyone out there who will go through this challenge and planning to upload online. Best course of action is always to credit and specify whether the work you have done is purely original or a study. Luckily, these sketches for the birthday art are not, because after my first lesson with Ferdy, I made an announcement on our Discord server that on Nijika's birthday on the 29th of May, I would draw an original art to celebrate her birthday. That was not the goal of mine for this entire challenge, but because of the fact that I graduated from Furry's course, I had the confidence and the audacity to say, you know what, I'm going to live stream draw to the community. So the pressure was on. I started streaming around noon of that day on Nijika's birthday itself, and then I ended the stream by around 8 p.m. Yes, I drew the original artwork for 8 hours long. It was a surreal experience, really. To draw in front of like 10 to 15 people was both challenging and both thrilling at the same time. I was kind of nervous, but I just had to trust my gut. Everyone was so nice and supportive. Eventually, the nerves went off and then I was on my element, just working and focusing hard. I even talked with the people in the VC. I even had a good time conversation. And guess what? Everyone never knew that I can draw. Everyone actually drew in Magma and everyone were so damn talented. There's just one member that drew amazingly. And I feel like will be my next target, the next artist that I will ask for guidance and assistance. I'm basically Nijika, aren't I? I just like to kidnap people. What really touched my heart was the fact that when I showed the finished artwork in the announcement of our server, one member who has become a close friend of mine reached out to me and said the drawing was so damn cute, was so damn adorable, that he wanted it to be a profile for his account on Discord. That's really touching. Like, I never knew. I never expected. It was so beyond my wildest dreams that I could end up 110 days later making an artwork that someone would beg for you to use it for their personal means. It's humbling, it's surprising, and I'm just amazed by the amount of progress that I have made on this 110 days. And here we are, day 20 as of uploading this. And looking back throughout this 100 days has proven to me you can learn anything. No matter how difficult it is, as long as you consistently do it. I found as well that I'm extremely habitual. I was able to grab the habit of drawing from day 4 onwards. And I have proven you do not need to spend a lot of time every day. You just have to learn effectively. I also have to shout out Ferdy. Everyone who is here in this moment in this video right now, you better send your praises in the comments down below to Ferdy. Because if it wasn't for Ferdy, I do not know how well I would have ended up on this challenge after 100 days. I also realized I have learned so many things when it comes to drawing than all of my 4 years so far in traditional education. Yeah, it's just the power of Nijika right there. I will be back on October 13 for my next drawing challenge. I think you already have an idea which character I'm going to be drawing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This was new. This was very different. This was not scripted at all. I had to cut a lot of ums, a lot of awkward moments, a lot of incoherent sentences on this one. Once again, shout out to Ferdy. Shout out to you watching this video. And this concludes 1 week of content for our goddess and the perfect girl, Nijika Ichichi. If you want to see the other videos that I made for Nijika, you can check out the character analysis here or a remake of the infamous Nijika Pledge. Okay, off I go. Bye!